Hey babies, how are you? It's your bitch Hazel Dior. We here to talk about these motherfucking niggas. These men, honey. Cause you some of you need to be stopped. And we're gonna get into it. Some of you hoes need to be put in your motherfucking place. Stop asking me to send you dick pictures, ass shots, my body. I'm not sending none of that shit. That's what the fuck I have a Twitter for, a OnlyFans. That's what I escort for. I'm not sending dick pictures and ass pictures and titty pictures for free. Like, why would I send you something? A anonymous person on the other end. I don't even know who the fuck you are, for one. You want me to send you something to make you feel better or to pleasure yourself. What is I'm getting from the other end of the deal? Because that's not pleasuring me. Me providing a service for you. The pleasure come in the coin. And that's what the fuck I do this shit for. I'm not doing it for entertainment, for fantasies and shit. I can get pleasure and all of that out of this, but this is not what I do. Escorting, OnlyFans, posting content on Twitter, Snapchat. It's for business purposes. Yes, I can entertain hoes. Man, I can entertain you guys and post pictures and converse with you back and all of that. But the whole main agenda for all of this is business. Like, why are you not getting that? And we're gonna get into this deposit shit once again, one more motherfucking time, because a lot of you did not hear, I guess, the message I delayed the first time. A real escort, a real sex worker will never scam you out of your money. Deposits is necessary. It's necessary and it's standard for businesses in general. For escorts, it's very standard. And that's created to protect us. You, on the other hand, you don't work this business. You pick and choose bitches that you want to go see. Pick and choose your bitches wisely, as I told you before. Interview them hoes. FaceTime. You need to call bitches. Stop all that motherfucking texting. Call bitches so you can hear their voice. Fill out their vibe. See if you guys have some, connection. See if they a real ass bitch. Like, oh, she's a legitimate escort. Like, she don't seem like she's shady or any of that. And then be like, well, babe, can I FaceTime you? And she be like, oh, yeah, no problem. And you guys FaceTime and you vibe. Because you're already taking, this already kind of is a risky business. So you have to go off instincts and vibes. That's what you kind of have to base this off. Because, bitch, you talking about how I know you won't scale me out of a deposit. How the fuck do I know that you're not the motherfucking police? Can you prove that? How do I know that you don't have HIV or any disease for that matter? How the fuck do I know? Oh, because you said it out your mouth. And I posted what? Trust it. Okay, so you gotta trust us. And you have a choice. You pick and choose bitches. I'm on the other end of the line and I pick up the phone when you hit me up. So I'm telling you how I do business, and how I do business and how another girl may do business is by deposits to do an out call. I don't do deposits for in calls. Any girl do that, that's on you. It's your business. You do what the fuck you want to do. I do deposits for out calls. Yes, I do, because I already tried it numerous of fucking time. I even tried it this year, and I already told you guys the story on that. And by the way, you gotta have some type of trust for a bitch that you so into that you want to go see. Excuse me, a woman or a person that you want to go see. When you hit up their ad and you call them or text them, and you want to be in their space so they can provide a service for you, you gotta have some type of trust there. You can't just be like, oh, I don't trust this bitch worth nothing, but you want to fuck and suck on this bitch. So it's your choice to pick and choose the girls wisely. Do research. That's what the fuck social media is for. Go ask for the girl Facebook, ask for her Twitter, her Snapchat. Social media verify who people are. It's really not that hard. If you want to know if like I'm the person, video chat, and then you go look at my Facebook, you can see me interacting with friends, family, all of that, and all the other social medias. Like, that's a way to verify. So I don't want to hear about scam this and scam that. You just got to stop picking the ones you choosing. Is usually be the ones that's the too good to be true profiles and ads, to be honest. It's the ones that look too good to be true. Now, if a person is requesting large amount of money for you to go see them, like 150, 200 and all of that, then that's when you want to go into the verification. If you don't mind paying the amount, if it's not a problem, but you're not for sure about this person, that's what social media is for. So go check out the girl's account. You need to FaceTime her, talk to her on the phone. You need to fill out her vibe and feel her vibe, and see if she's trustworthy for you to go see her. But a lot of you think with your dick and not with your mind. You be so motherfucking horny, you don't want to even go through all of that. Well, don't worry about getting scammed then. I never scammed a guy, and I would never do that. That's not me. On a bad day or not, I don't do stuff like that. Karma is a bitch, and I'm not that type of person. I'm a real hustler. I'm a real escort. I don't play those games. I would never want nobody to fuck around on me like that. So I would never play with nobody's time like that either. A lot of you too act really surprised when a bitch bring up a deposit. To be honest, my deposits is gas deposits, and bitch, it only be like $10. And really, it depends on the area that you in. But at the average, my deposits be $10, and that just to confirm that you serious, to be honest. Because a motherfucker that's curious and just playing around trolling is not gonna send you no money. So by you sending me some money, a gas deposit to come to you, you got to be somewhat serious, right? So that's really what it is. It's a security to verify that your ass is for real. And if I need gas, then maybe I can go up a little bit more or whatever. I don't charge hundreds, 150s, all that for no deposits. I don't do all that. In-cause is free. You can come and see me. In-cause, you don't need a deposit. You pay your donation when you get here. But then I also see why girls do charge a deposit for in-cause, because a lot of you motherfuckers do no cause, no show. I don't even have to call and let her know that I changed my mind. I'm not coming. My boss may have called me. Oh, I got called into work. Or your bitch may have called you, your wife. You gotta go and run errands. Like, you be having too much to do. Call bitches and let them know. Is it that motherfucking hard? It's not that hard to send a text message. You just don't give a fuck. Well, by you not giving a fuck, you need to give a fuck. Because bitches out here is scamming your motherfucking ass allegedly. So you need to start giving somewhat of a fuck. So by you not caring, that had to put us on guard mode to protect ourselves, because we don't know if you're going to be on some bullshit. A guy can hit me up right now, say, "Hi Hazel, are you available?" And I say, "Yes, I am." You know, we discuss a few things. I give him my address. He say he 20 minutes away. Bitch, 30 minutes passed by. He haven't showed up yet. And I'm hit him up. "Hey, sweetie, is everything okay? Like, is you still coming?" No response. Like, even when I'm responding back, you still ain't saying shit. Now that's some hoe ass shit right there. That's some whack shit and some pussy shit for real. You know, the guys that don't be wanting to send a deposit, to me, always seem to always have like some type of pride on the reason why they won't send a deposit. Like, "Oh, I'm not sending a deposit." Oh, you so cocky about it and so prideful, like it's something wrong with it. But you finna pay for a bitch any motherfucking way. I don't know what bitches been letting you men slide like that, but that's not the way the escort business is for real. It's supposed to be more of a professional business, but a lot of these prostitutes running around claiming to be escorts, and it's two different things. It really is. Like, it's not even the same thing. It can be similarities in a category, but both of those two is not the same thing. One is more professional than the other and ran a certain way. Deposits is standard. If you don't want to send a deposit, that is totally fine, but respect the girl's business. Be like, "Oh, that's okay, hon. Move on to somebody else." All that ignoring calls or having something slick to say. You hit me up, you already know what it is. You gotta put a donation down anyway. You have to pay a donation any fucking way. If you have trust issues, I already just told you what the fuck you need to do. If I was on the escort site on an ad and I wanted to see a guy, and he charged a deposit, a gas deposit for me to come see him, I'm gonna make sure I call him and, "Well, hey, let's video chat. You know, can I see you? What's your social medias?" If it's not listed, I'm gonna check him out, you know, to make sure like he's a like legit person and not just somebody just posting pictures on his ad. I'm gonna make sure I have some type of trust in this person for me to send my money over. You can't sit there and look at it as, "Oh, I'm not sending my money to no escort," like we are scammers. Escorts is not scammers. The ones that you sending your money to and you're not getting shit in return is a fucking scammer. And they not escorts. They never met up with anyone. They don't meet up with anybody. They probably never talk to anyone on the phone. They just collect their motherfucking money and move on to the next victim. 9 times out of 10, it's a guy, just a straight man trying to just make a quick hustle that probably live in another motherfucking country. Yeah, that's why I say video chatting the girls is important. I don't care about all that download discreet woo 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 woo, because you coming to see a bitch any motherfucking way. So why the fuck is you so scared to hide your face? Don't ask me for a picture if you're not gonna send me one of you first. I don't send pictures unless I get one of who I'm sending it to. Oh, I'm just trying to see who I'm talking to. Didn't you read my motherfucking profile? Isn't that what made you interested in me in the first place? I know you're not just texting a random number in a phone book asking to see a transgender escort. Like you just randomly just found a trans escort. Like, come on now. You saw my profile. My profile pictures is there for a reason. It's all me, baby. It's there to advertise. So if you're interested, you hit me up. You don't get more and more pictures without paying a donation. That's what meeting up with me is for. Hello. Oh, I just want to see what I'm getting myself into. Can I see it? Can I get a picture of your ass or your dick or your titties? No. That's what the fuck the ad is for. And you come and see a bitch. Why would I give away all the goods and all the treats beforehand? That would distinguish the whole fucking reason why I'm doing this. Like, are you kidding me right now? I just want a taste of what I'm going to be. Bitch, taste. You don't get no taste unless you come and pay a donation. And that's on period. If you're looking for some free shit, if you want to taste, they got Meet Me, they got Grindr, they got Jacked, POF, all of that. Tricks and all of that shit on that bitch. They have no problem doing some shit for free. I don't be rude about it. I'm very professional. I'm very nice. When someone hit me up, I'm not rude, cocky, any of that. When someone contacts me, I will only give you rowdiness if you bring that to me. Respect me and I will respect you. Oh, I have 40. Oh, I have 60. And I have a fucking donation chart on my motherfucking ad. What the fuck do you mean? You have 40 and 60. What do you think this is? Go run to the prostitutes. You're paying for my motherfucking time. How much is it for a head? There is no price for head. It's a price for my motherfucking time. Unless I just choose to do some shit like that. But that's what it's mainly about, is my time. I pretty much already know what the fuck you want to do anyway. Can I fuck you without a condom? No, the fuck you cannot. Do you like bareback? No, I do not. And no, I do not do it. Oh, I'll give you double. No, I'm not interested. Oh, I'll give you triple. I'm not interested in that either, because it's not about the money in that situation. It's about my motherfucking safety. I have rules. I have boundaries and morals for myself. No, you cannot fuck me. It don't matter how much money you offer a bitch. I'm not taking that chance. You have double to fuck me bareback. I just went into getting on this guy recently because I'm like, you're not worried about your health or safety or anything? He like, oh yeah, I'm all clean. I'm all clean. What about me? You didn't ask me about me. Oh, are you clean? You're not clean? Did I say I wasn't? I'm asking about you. Now you're interested in me because I'm asking you about you. Oh, that mean you're not? No. I'm very clean. I'm just trying to figure out the reason why you want to fuck me raw and you don't know nothing about me. You didn't even ask my status beforehand. You just jumped into barebacking a bitch. Oh no. Go on to the next hoe. I actually just found out recently that there is a thing called risky sex. And there's a lot of men that's into risky sex where I guess it is like they don't want to catch a disease, but they would do risky, unprotected sex knowing that they can catch something, getting a thrill off or something like that, some type of freaky ass shit. I'm not into that type of shit, and I don't play those games. And by you going to see a sex worker or escort, you should be more protective than that. And then you claim that you have wives and all of this stuff, and you was gonna, what if I would have said, yeah, you can fuck me bareback, and you don't know anything about my status, and then you go home to your wife. And then you sitting there telling her, oh yeah, yeah, I'm clean, and just saying that you're clean. You don't even know that you're clean. You're just assuming, like, oh, cause she's pretty, I'm sure she don't have anything. That's not confirming a motherfucking thing. So when you hit me up and you ask me about that, I'm going to interview you and drill you about that shit, because I'm thinking, what the fuck is going on with you that you trying to do all of this? You're not even asking my status, and you think I want to fuck with somebody, do raw with someone like that, and no telling who the fuck you been with, how you been with? Please. And just because you're straight, and I only mess with cis women, or I only mess with my wife, is that supposed to make you clean all of a sudden because you mess with cis women only, and you're gonna try a transgender out for the first time because you're not part of the LGBT community, or you don't fuck gay men, or you don't look at yourself as a gay man? You're supposed to be immune all of a sudden. It doesn't work that way. There are several of straight men and women that have all types of diseases. Really. It really doesn't work that way. Just because you're straight and you have a wife and kids and a girlfriend and all of that, and you have a business, that does not make you immune to getting a disease. To each and in your own, honey. I don't discriminate. But when you come to me and you try to step on my boundaries and try to disrespect me, then I gotta let you have it. Hazel Dior way. I don't give a fuck who the fuck you fuck raw and all that. I don't give a fuck. But when you come in my space, we're gonna have to do things a certain way. And that's on period. I'd be like, no, we gotta use condoms. And then they say, well, I won't come in you. You don't have to come in me. That don't mean a motherfucking thing. Just because you don't come inside of somebody, what's that supposed to mean? You still can get a disease for fucking somebody without coming. Did you not know that? That's okay, because I actually just kind of found that out recently too. Pre-cum, hello, that can have something in it. Penile, canal. Pre-cum, hello, that's how you can get it. Anus, mucus, your walls, because assholes and stuff is moist. Pussies is not the only thing that's moist. Assholes have liquids and stuff in it too. Excuse my language. The walls has anus, saliva, basically. That can contain a disease if you have it. Did you not know that? In the hole in your penis, that's open, and then pre-cum and coming, yeah, yikes. And OMG, I gotta get on you gay man for 1 second. I had a date come to me 3 days ago, and he was telling me this story because he wanted me to fuck him. But we didn't get to all of that. Good thing, because I wouldn't have not been able to get up for him. He wanted me to fuck him. And he was like, promise me you're not gonna hurt me. And I'm like, hurt you? What the fuck do you mean? You a grown ass man, right? Like what? He was like rough. You're not going to fuck me roughly and all. I'm like, no, like what? I'm not even a top like that. I only do it for this reason right here. I don't get into all that. That shit don't even satisfy me, if you want to be technical. Cause he was telling me about this gay male that want to be trans so fucking bad, that he live in the same city as I do. He kind of known, and he was telling me that he fucked him, like raped him basically. He just kept pounding him and fucking him extra rough, super fast, super hard, and he was like telling him to stop. And about time he was able to kind of like get him off of him, he had already busted a nut and came. And I'm like, this so crazy, because this gay male, I know who he is. He's really feminine. A person that's don't know anything about a trans woman would probably think that he is a trans woman, but he's not. He's really feminine. He dressed like a girl. And I'm like, he did that to you? And he want to be a woman? But he can't. He not transitioning. He's not transgender, any of that. I'm like, ew. Is that what the fuck you gay man doing? Because he told me that he blackmailed him and everything and said, come to me right now, because if you don't, I'm going to tell all your homeboys that you hang out with, and we do know mutual people. He said that he was going to spread his business out in the streets, and he's told him to come over there so he can pound him out. And I was like, whoa, I am so sorry that happened to you. And I'm like, sweetie, you don't have to worry about that with me. You're with a woman now. I'm sorry that grown ass man did that to you. That was not right. And I already heard stories about his thirsty ass for a minute, the gay male I'm talking about. And just to do that just tells you the difference between, no disrespect to any gay man out here, the difference between a man, or a gay man, and a trans woman. Like, the gay men be extra horny. They think like men. And us trans women, we are women, so we think with our, emotions and stuff like that. Like, we don't think with just what we have down here. So I'm just like, that is just so fucking disgusting and ill. And he posts on the trans escort side, y'all. If I wanted to be so petty, if I wasn't trying to go in the right direction and not worry about karma, I would have reported him numerous of times. But I said, no, I'm not going to do that. But he had the nerve to try to advertise as a trans woman. And you out there doing that to the man? No. Now you got them out there looking at trans women. Good thing he knew the difference. But ain't no telling who else the fuck he done did that to. Out here looking at trans women like they're motherfucking predators or something, like we some rough ass bitches like that. Like, no. Not saying a trans woman can't fuck the shit out of someone or whatever, but we won't intentionally try to harm you in that way. Like, that's some predator ass shit. Ew. But I just wanted to bring you guys another video. I know you guys want me to post on the daily, so I'm going to do my very best to deliver. I'm going to say yes, I'll do it for you guys. I will. I'll bring you videos every day if that's what you want. Whether I'm looking a mess or not, I'll bring you some videos. And shout out to all of my babies. Thank you for all your comments. I really appreciate it. You are honored more than you know. Thank you so much. And you guys have a wonderful, blessed day or night, whatever it is for you. And I'm out of here. Bye, babes.